An estimated 35% of women around the world are subjected to physical or sexual violence over the course of their lifetimes. Hundreds of women took to the streets of the Syrian Kurdish majority city of Qamishli, while protests were held in more than 40 Spanish cities and towns to mark the UN-designated International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. In Madrid, the protests there ended with a reading of the names of the 44 women killed by domestic violence last year. Well, for more, I'm joined by Shola Mos-Shogbamimu, lawyer and human rights activist. Just talk to us a little bit about these protests. What actually do they achieve, and do we still need to raise awareness about sexual and gender violence?
Absolutely. It's not just about raising awareness on a day such as this. It's about driving change to ensure that this doesn't happen again. The reason for an international day to end violence against women is to provoke change. It's to say that this is no longer acceptable in the world that we live in. And our societies are complicit in the ongoing increasing violence that women experience. It's absolutely unacceptable. And it's also a day to remember the women that have been hurt, murdered, killed, assaulted, raped by misogynistic men, raped by men, all because of their gender. It's unacceptable. And we as a society, not just nationally, but internationally, globally, must stand together to say this evil must be stamped out.
But how can we do that? Domestic violence, it's often a hidden problem in many societies. So are there specific measures that you would recommend that should be implemented?
Absolutely. So first of all, you're right that it is very silent. There's a culture of silence around it. And it's something that many women are now, they're now putting their heads above the parapets and talking more about it, being more vocal about it. But there are laws in place. For instance, the Istanbul Convention is one that has galvanized countries together to say we must address this issue. The kind of measures that need to be put in place is to ensure there is effective prosecution where we find incidents and cases of violence against women. There must be effective monitoring of these things. It's astounding to me that the United Kingdom has not ratified the Istanbul Convention, and some other countries haven't done that. There's so much more that we can do individually and collectively and nationally as well to ensure that there's legislation that protects women, legislation that prosecutes those who bring about this gender-based violence, and creates a better and safer society for us.
And Shola, have you perceived any real change over the past year in the wake of various feminist movements like Me Too?
Absolutely. What you're hearing is the amplification of women's voices at a global level in such a way that's never been done before, which is why such a day as this, the International Day to End Violence Against Women, is so profound, because women are connecting, societies are connecting in a way that we've not done before to address this global issue. It's important not to just see it as a domestic issue. It's important not to see it as just a national issue, but to see it as a global issue, because if we come together to address this, to ensure that it's ended, then we can actually create a society where women have their place, and women are stronger, and women are safer. And if women are safer, then we are all safe.
Lawyer and human rights activist Shola Mos-Shogbamimu, thank you so much for joining us this evening.